Hello guys, welcome back. This is the second day where we're playing at Dubai, and this is the Els Club. This is a really good course. Condition was perfect. Green was running really well. I think the only downside for me was I don't really know how the course looks and where do I really have to hit. But so far, from my opinion, a fairway is pretty straightforward. You can see the landing spots, just that the green seems to be hidden. I've got a pitching wedge into this green. This pin looks like it's actually in the middle, but when I hit this shot and walked up to it, the ball was on the bottom of the green and I had this elevated lie. Really had no idea what to do, not sure how the ball's going to react, so I went with a putter. The grass was really thick and it was really tough to get the ball on the green. To boogie on the first hole, not a good feeling. Why, oh why? Hole 2 is a par 3 at 169 meters. From all the games that I played, the par 3s in Dubai are really strong. They are long. With this pin, I believe when I looked at it, it's on the left side, but just not sure what's going to happen when the ball lands on the green. And when I walked up to it, you can see that it slopes all the way to the back. Again, I chose to go with the putter. I think that's the best choice, as you don't really know how the green's going to react when I chip. A very testy 4-footer for par that breaks left to right. Great that I nailed it. Could have been another bogey. Hole 3, par 4 at 356 meters. This isn't really long, and if I do have a good drive, I'll be left with a wedge. Now, as you can see, this course is just visually filled with bunkers, and they are staggered. The bunkers on the right edge are all waste bunkers, so you can ground your club. With 87 meters to the pin and 80 meters to carry the front of the bunker, dunk the ball into the sand. I'm not really happy with the result. And then from here, open up a 50-degree wedge, hit this really strong, and with a really long par putt. Wow. I mean, I have to save a putt from here just to prevent myself from going 2 over. Wow, putter's hot. Had to putt well just to save the par. Hole 4, par 3, 131. I've got the wind slightly behind me, so I went with a pitching wedge. This would be a good distance. I'm really enjoying hitting the new TS series, my T100 irons with a graphite shaft. It's actually giving me about 7 meters, 6 to 7 meters longer than my previous ones. I have no complaint, just hitting one club longer. You will want that as well, right? Hole 5 is a par 5 that's dog leg left. It turns sharply. So I'm going to choose to hit over the bunkers. I can hit over the houses on the left side, but then that would spell danger if I were to hook it, and I don't want to damage someone's house. Here I have 171 meter to a pin tucked behind the bunker, and this is the best stinger I've ever hit in my life. Look at that, it's chased up pin high. Now we have an eagle putt. Can we sink this? Pretty close, just read too much break. Still really satisfied with that second shot, a stinger. Not something that we practice every day. Hole 6, we've got the green on the right side. It's enveloped with waste bunkers. Horrible drive. I wanted to go for a fade, but it went with a duck hook. So in this bunker, I went with a 7-iron with 154 meters. Just hit this slightly behind, just about 1 inch, and the ball came out really short. And disaster. Waste bunker at 45 meters. Definitely not something that I practice every day, maybe never. Ball came out really short of the green with a slight elevated green. A tough chip. I just told myself, no, just get it close within saving distance. And I have to rely on my putting just to save bogey. hit the like button so we can save this bogey, okay? The one part of my game I've been working really hard, or actually should I say two parts, would be my drive as well as my putts. Because I know that if I hit fairways, then I would actually give myself a chance to hit the greens. And if I can start my ball on line and have good pace, I would actually make a lot of saves like the ones that we are having today. My ball was on the uphill line, was sloping towards the left. I think I could have gone with a knockdown 9 iron. Easier to control the trajectory as well as the distance. But putting the ball on the green and two putting for par, not gonna complain. The weather in Dubai is awesome. This time of the year, it's November. We played it and it felt like in the mid-20s. It wasn't humid. The pace of play was really good as well, and Dubai has tons of, I would say, world-class conditions, golf courses, as well as designs. The one thing though, that when I got back to my hotel, every day I have to dust away all the sand particles off my shoes, my shirt, my ears, my hair. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm not accustomed to. So if you've played in Dubai, tell me what you think. What do you think of the courses? Yeah, write it down in the comments below. Hole 9, it's a par 4. Pretty straightforward. We've got bunkers staggered on the fairway. The landing spot will actually be just left of the tree on the right side. Put this just a little bit as I was going for the bomb, and yeah, I just hit it really good and the ball rolled into the bunker again. And I think the one thing that you will enter bunkers in Dubai, if you look at the upcoming videos that I have, my bunkers galore. Okay, back to this long birdie putt. It slopes left to right. I thought it was pretty quick. To my surprise, it wasn't. Got a bit sticky and have to save par again. I want to give a big shout out to Golf VIP for organizing a Pro-Am tournament. So what we did was we traveled to Dubai as a team, myself and 3 amateurs. We played a 3-day team competition. It was really, really fun. We played 3 magnificent courses. They were Ernie Els Club as you can see here. And then we've got Dubai Links. That's a beautiful club as well. I think that's one of my favorite ones. It's not difficult, it's wide, and there are gazelles on a golf course. I'll try to edit the video for this one 2 weeks later, as I'm actually flying off to Miyazaki tonight. And I'll be back on the 23rd, so maybe we'll have the video later on. And then the last course we played was Jumeirah Earth course. That course is a mighty monster, so stay tuned for that. If you do want to play golf in Dubai, especially on this course, this will set you back about $400 to $500 around. Yeah, I know, wow, expensive, it's steep. But is it worth it? Well, if you do come to Dubai once in a year or once in 2 years, yeah, it's worth it because the condition is excellent. The greens are running like 10, they are smooth. Wow. Oh yeah, I just missed the birdie. I missed commentating on the birdie in hole 11. I hope you enjoyed that. Hole 12, par 4, the greens on the right, so I went with a high fade. I think this is something that I've been working on, something that I'm confident with. And I have 88 meters. This is a distance that I like. 85, 90, 95 is a strong distance for me. And I hit this to pin high. So we've got 2 birdies, 1 birdie already, and we've got a second one coming up. Left lip. Hit this nice, and yeah! Okay, so we have 3 birdies, 3 bogeys, back to even par. Hole 13, par 5, 458 meters. I think this course is designed in a way where par 5s are short, where you can score, And par 3s are long where you do have to save par, or at least, hit it on the green and try to avoid the doubles and the triples. From here is 167 meters. I went with a knockdown 6-iron. Struck this beautifully and the ball landed pin high for another eagle look. Now watch this putt. So I did mention in my last video that I'm organizing a Da Nang trip next year in March. Thank you for all those that have emailed me and messaged me. I'm glad to say that the trip is full. We are filled up with 16 golfers, and I look forward to see all of you there.
So John, you got stroke, okay?
Yep.
With 90 meters to the pin, I went with a sand wedge. Sort of lost balance a little bit and the ball came up short. So I just have to contend with 2 putts. This looks like a huge breaker. I started almost 1 putter length right and still under the hole. We have 4 holes left. It's hole 15 and this is in next one. This is a visually daunting one. We've got bunkers on the left. I was going for a cut. I think sort of automatically didn't want the ball to cut too much, just hit it dead straight, and my ball ended up in the waist bunker. We've got the pin on the right and I've got a 6-iron. Just want to hit a low punch. Intended to cut it, but the ball closed on it. Sorry, the club face closed onto the ball just slightly and I'm just off the green on a short-sided pitch. The lie was optimal for a spinny one, so one with a low spinner, and have to save par with a 3-footer. Well, with the way I'm putting so far, I don't think I can score that badly right. 16 is a very short par 4. Went with a big bomb, a mighty draw, and I should be left with a short distance to the pin. Now this green slopes from right to left, so we actually have the ball land on the right side and let it feed towards the hole. I've got the ball starting just a bit left. The ball spun and then spun more to the left side, and I have this left to righter, or so I thought, but the ball stayed straight. Still a par. I'm still searching for a birdie to go under, as I think I've shot 66, 68 the last round, and I'm hoping that I continue the streak of shooting at least an even par or an under. I played these courses off the blue tees, and it's a very comfortable distance. If we were to play anything that's longer, then we will suffer. Pulled my 6-iron and we've got a very severe downhill with a pitch. I went with a lob wedge. Ball trickled up towards the hole and alright, I've got another par save. This should go in. Or maybe not. I did hit this on the line, just not enough break. So with 4 birdies and 4 bogeys, we are even par. I'm glad we are facing a par 5 on the last hole. 509 meters, this is definitely reachable, but we do need to hit 2 perfect shots. A nice long drive and a solid sharp 3-wood. Pushed this slightly and the ball ended up onto the waist bunker. When I got up to this waist bunker, it was really firm. So I had to make sure that I didn't want to open up the face too much. I hit down much onto the heel, not so much off the toe. Got the ball safely onto the green. I have one last look for birdie to shoot 1 under. Come on. An even par at Els Club. I'm taking it. Thank you for watching and I look forward to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.